Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. It's Paulie, Esther here, and we have some breaking news. The Deep Dive gang has found some code that seems to be related to Chapter 17, so let's talk about it. Now, I know that we just got Chapter 16 for Silent Hill 2 weeks ago, and we're smack dab in the middle of this 4th anniversary event for Dead by Daylight, and Chapter 17 seems so far away. Presumably it wouldn't come out until September, but people have found information in the code that makes it look like the next chapter is licensed. They say that the code is very ahead of schedule according to the framework for Chapter 17, and you see here by this image, this is similar to what we saw for Chapter 16, that it lists here Killer 21 and Survivor 23, and they are only able to be purchased with auric cells, not iridescent shards. Now that, as it did with Chapter 16, indicates that this is a licensed and not an original chapter, because you're never able to buy licensed characters with iridescent shards. And since this structure shows that you can only buy these new upcoming characters for Chapter 17 with auric cells, that indicates that this again is going to be another licensed chapter. What could it be? Do I really want to go down that road again, since I was so wrong last time, even after having so many guesses?
4 looks like pyramid.
Yes, I understand. 4 does indeed equal pyramid, and it was staring me right in the face all along. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, it's really early to go out on any limbs on what this could be. I know what I want it to be. I know you all know what many of you want it to be. What will it actually be is anyone's guess to this point. Also in the code, it shows the slots for the cosmetics, for the wardrobes for these characters. For the new Survivor, the slots show that there are 3 outfits with 2 recolor outfits and 7 body and leg recolors. And for the new Killer, it says it has 2 outfits with 8 recolor outfits. Now, I'm not going to lie, if I look at these body and leg recolors and these 8 recolor outfits for the Killer slots that are supposedly in the code, that kind of sounds like an original to me. Normally, you don't see this many recolors on a licensed character, but hey, things are changing all the time with these new licensing deals since the cosmetic shop is open and they like to keep their options open. So it's possible that they do have that many recolors for some licensed characters. And finally, the other bit of breaking news is that we may possibly see crossplay enabled when Chapter 17 goes live for the consoles. PS4, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox would all have crossplay with one another, as you know, another stage of the testing to see how this works. This code here shows that the values for PS4, Switch, and Xbox have been flipped to true for the matchmaking crossplay for platforms. So we'll see how that goes. And of course, if this crossplay information is correct, I know there are many people out there who have their qualms about crossplay in general and don't really want to play with other platforms. Normally, you have the option to opt in or out of this in the settings, so I would assume that would be the case for console players, that they could choose whether or not they wanted to opt into crossplay or not. So that's all I have for you today. Much thanks to the Deep Dive gang for kicking all of this info over to me. Time will tell if this information proves to be accurate, if we genuinely will have a licensed chapter for 17, and if the crossplay will also kick in then. We know they want to do crossplay by the end of the year, so again, we don't really know the timetable of this, just going on past releases. This looks like it would be around a September release, but having said that, we haven't gotten a roadmap for the next year, so we're just assuming that they want to do 4 chapters over the next year. Perhaps they want to accelerate that and make more chapters in a short amount of time. Not entirely sure about that, but we haven't gotten a roadmap, and the deep divers think that this is strange that this information is in the code this early. Who knows? Maybe we're just seeing the effect of the work at home turns out to be more productive or ahead of schedule. No idea. But this is what I have for you today. Thank you all for watching. Take care of each other in and out of the fog. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.